Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about.
There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Lovely feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take. Obama! Off the post. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
This looks promising, and it's played in here. Tries a shot! And he's done it! The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Newcastle gain their reward with an early goal. That's where it came from. João Cancelo. Andrić. Mkhitaryan. And he's quick to return it.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that was vital. Oh, there's a probing ball. Martinelli receives it in a wide position. Martinelli stood his ground strongly. He's being urged to shoot. Burmo, can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now that's well seen too. And here's Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's having a hit! Fantastic from Diaz! About as smooth as it gets! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Newcastle are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Martinelli. He's found a way through. And Burmo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Rodrigo. Lima. He's picked his way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Martinelli. And that's another good win of the ball. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Dovbyk. De Paul. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? Mbomo. And he's certainly onside here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
De Paul. Look at this, takes a shot! Quality ball. And he's lost real chance! And it's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Casemiro! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Paul. For Martinelli. Rodrigo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Dovbyk. Well-timed, excellent interception. João Cancelo. Great ball, and he's in. Chance for a shot! Glorious! A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Newcastle now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 7.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Just one in it now.
Number
The
18.
manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Substitution.
João Cancelo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The Paul really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Trossard. Chance! Oh, the ball has another go! In he goes again. And there's a goal. Manchester United are back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Martinelli, and he's managed to get free. De Paul. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 10, Rodrigo de Paul. Coming on the field.
And the keeper beats it away.
9, Gerard Moreno. Number 16.
Manchester United
Substitution in
really
progress.
can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Chiesa. In with the challenge. It's a promising position. Delivers the ball. Oh, well played, well played. Spread to the right. That pass isn't the best. That has been cut short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
This is a promising build-up, showing great feet there. And this is Kovacic. And a chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Mkhitaryan. Andrić. And here's Diaz. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gerard Moreno, he's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. And Burmo. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, this looks sharp. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And for all that are here today, we are glad to inform you that tickets for the next home game are now available on general sale from the ticket office.